There's absolutely an awful, heartbreaking story coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. A father of 3 died in his wife's arms after he reportedly suffered from a heart attack. This was while or after he confronted thieves who were trying to steal his truck. So 48-year-old Javon Brown was a father of 3 from Atlanta, Georgia. He had reportedly just woken up for work at 4:30 a.m. on Friday morning, and then he and his wife Tasha heard a ruckus outside. His wife Tasha stated that her side of the bed was closest to the window, and they started to hear ruckus outside, like scraping and whatnot. She said she then looked out the window and she saw somebody trying to break into her husband's truck. So then Javon grabbed his gun and he tried to scare the thieves away. Tasha said that Javon came out the front door and he just stood there yelling down the driveway for the thieves to get off their property and to get out of his truck and leave. However, instead, the thieves decided to start shooting. Tasha said that they had 3 children at home, so she was just trying to make sure they were safe during that time. She said meanwhile, she was left worrying about her husband and hoping he didn't get shot because reportedly neighbors heard several gunshots. Javon was not shot during the shootout, and the thieves ended up fleeing from the scene. However, when he walked back inside the home, he collapsed on the floor. Tasha stated that he was indeed able to speak at first and he was not shot, but then he reportedly went into cardiac arrest due to the shock. She said he dropped down and then she did CPR and called 911. She did that until she couldn't feel her arms and hands anymore, and she said that wasn't enough. Reportedly, by the time authorities got to the scene, Javon was already deceased just inside the doorway of their home. Homicide detectives are now working with the Fulton County Medical Examiner's office to investigate this situation. Reportedly, the suspects are still at large and they haven't been caught. But for now, Tasha is just really having a hard time with this, and I can only imagine. She said, "You work so hard to do the right thing, you take care of your home and family, and then some people feel entitled and just try to take it all away from you." This story is so tragic, and it's the second story I've covered in the past week where a man passed away due to a heart attack after a shooting. I can only imagine how terrifying it is to be in a situation like that. My heart and prayers go out to all of Javon's loved ones. For more content, be sure to give me a follow, and if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.